We have sun in a very sort of dim bluish kind of sky. We actually had a little bit of rain. That guy's not noisy. Dump trucks, when they're using their engine to slow them down, make that kind of noise. It's hot today. It's really hot. We had a couple of cold days and we did get a bit of rain. Little Horsey check. Everybody's doing pretty average at the moment. Nothing to report. Nanners is slobbering everywhere because she just does that. It's actually kind of funny. Here, she'll have a drink. Right? She'll have a big drink. If you don't have horses, this is something to, you know, experience. Drop a little closer and she'll hold it. And then bleh, slobber 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 all the way back to food. So where is he? Zeus, come here, come here. Shh, come on, come. I really don't think he can. I think he sees me moving and sort of smacking my leg a little or something, but getting better. Looks happier, right? It's a little cheerier. I know. Yeah, he's got a little more energy. He said, I don't want to drink that. No, don't drink that. That's a change of water day today. That one. Allie. Mr. Gorgeous Standardbred. This is his actual last day. He'll be picked up in, I think, about an hour or two or so. Might see him again. But I gave him a pretty good last ride today, so here's part of that. Well, everybody, I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you a little bit of what this guy's been up to over the past month. Today is his last day here, and he's going for another ride. So right from the get-go, right from the beginning of what I would call the ride, because the moment we come into their line of sight, we want to see, is he with me? Does he want to come to me? Is he a nice guy? He is. Put his halter on. Does he act pretty cool about it? He does. And off we go. Because riding isn't just about riding. It's about the whole process of the riding. We go to grab them and get ready to ride. See if he's with me. He says, yeah, I'm with you. It's cool. Alright, so when I come up to here, does he care? Is he paying attention to other things? He's got a couple of flies. Let's check his back, make sure we're not sandy or dirty. I find my hand to be really, really effective at testing these things. You know, man, there's flies everywhere. What are we gonna do? Oh, he's leaving. See, something to think about. But so far, he's not really leaving. Now he is. He's probably thinking about rolling a little. So just gonna grab his attention, bring him back. It's time to saddle up. Now, I've had a few people ask me, hey, what saddle is that? It's a saddle I got off of a friend who didn't like it. She found it didn't fit her. Didn't fit her needs. But I really like it. It's a saddle made by a company called Barefoot, and it is hey, come here. Oh, he's got to scratch his face. Okay, back up. Okay, it's a great time to do groundwork. I'm gonna talk about something before I talk about the saddle again. I tend to keep the lead rope with me while I'm doing this work, and Sort of allows me to ask them to come back if I need them. Come under here, grab his girth, put it on. Does he seem worried? No, he does not. He does not care about being saddled. He says, that's cool, I can hang out with you. But anyways, so I don't tie. I get a lot of questions. I had one really big one recently about somebody who tied their horse and their horse's head, throwing their head around and stuff. And I said, well, maybe don't tie them. Maybe stay connected with the horse through the rope, holding onto the rope. Don't tie it, or even sometimes I'll just drape it like that. If I don't really care, I'll just put it like that. I won't tie them up. So if they want to leave, they can try to leave, but generally I'll be kind of quick enough to go over there, and then you can do a little bit of groundwork, which could really just mean getting their attention. Just draw their face over and pet them. So he's coming towards me a little bit. I just move my feet a little bit. Don't have to get too frustrated or nothing. Let's back him up. Let's go get the fly spray. Come on. And these kinds of things where I stay connected to him, because I've always got the lead rope in my hands and I'm always doing something, clue me into a lot of things. You know, sometimes they'll really be talking to you and it's not in the gator. Where is it, buddy? Let's go find it. Bet it's in here. There we go. Okay, fly spray time. You know, does he care about fly spray? A little bit, but that's life. I usually let him walk around a little, because that stuff stinks, man. Yeah, a little bit. Probably should have worked on this fly spray thing a little bit more. Settle down, man. It's just fly spray. Can I have this side, please? Good boy. I'll give him a little scratch for that. There. Thank you. Can you please put back your other eyeball? See, does a horse want to give you one eye, two eyes? There we go. I'll just pet him a little. And I'll leave it on that. I don't need any more fly spray. I'll put it down right there. Off we go. Okay, so back to the saddle. It's a treeless saddle, and I like treeless saddles quite a bit because they sort of represent what riding bareback or with a bareback pad would be like. You feel a lot more of the horse, you're a lot closer, and it forces you to use muscles that you would never use otherwise. Of course, this thing's all tangled up. Why wouldn't it be? So he's got to be patient while I untangle my gear. So we got the bozal, the hanger, the caddy, which is actually one long rope. So I'm going to grab the lead in one hand and the reins in the other. Now we need to change out his head stall. We'll call it a head stall. We'll get the halter off. And I give this, or I do this for as a good practice. I might not need to do it in here in the arena. And essentially, if you ever need to change things out while out on a trail or something, I'm gonna wander off. Hello. He says, can I have a roll? No, you cannot. Put it over his nose, all gentle like. Very careful and gentle. Oh, see, look at this. What a mess. This goes through here. Get organized, man. All right. Ear goes in carefully, gently. We'll get the other ear in carefully. No flicking ears. Let's make sure this thing's looking mostly even. And fix his hair so he's not embarrassed. Come here. Oh yeah. I know. Okay, and then gather up our reins, and lead. Pass those through. And we have completed the process of putting his gear on, his tack on. And see, all of this is important, I think. From going to go get him, to coming into the arena, fly spray, whatever. He stays with me. I don't leave him, he doesn't leave me the whole time. Okay, he looks good. I'm gonna double check the girth since we've wandered around a little. Maybe do that up one more notch. Let's double check the other side, see if we're even, because I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's pretty long. I think we can do you up one more. Not too tight, but being a treeless saddle, it's got some really good flex to it. Some stretch and some flex. Good. You're ready. Hey, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna come in front. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna skip any groundwork. I try to do some groundwork with horses that don't look like they want to be with me too much. But this guy is actually kind of a champ. He's a little far. But actually, you know what? He is a little far. Let's back him up. Backwards, backwards. Send him. Send him. Move backwards. It's the wrong way. Go back. Come on, this is good groundwork. I'm not going to hop off these stairs to get this job done. I want him to come snuggle up. So pet him. And I did a video about this with you, with Tana. One more step. Whoa, right there. See, now that's a safer gap. Should be able to hop on without issue. Gently, carefully. We'll just jump on and give him a bad time about it. Yeah, I got my feet in relatively well. Oh, we are moving. Now, it's time to ride around. Getting a little bit warmed up, both me and him. Try to move my body with him a bit, so I don't sit up here like a lump. Now, he loves to come down to the back. It's a good little warm up. I'm not going to let him stop at the gate. I'm going to ask for a right-hand turn. He says, sure, as long as we're back here. Little bump up. Let's head back up the arena, pal. Sorry, we need to go out the other gate. Okay, so I'm going to aim for that gate pretty good here. My hands. And sometimes, you know, when you're riding horses, they don't have to be, you know, the greatest, but if they're a little bit young in riding, like this guy, not sure how many rides in total he's had in his life, but I think it's been pretty close to 20 while he's here. All right, keep shuffling. And sometimes I'll ride him a little bit what I call like a bus, where my hands are kind of wide and I can move them like that and he'll go. You see his head, and I don't have to pull, you know, if I was going to ride with my reins. But I try to ride with my body a lot. My left leg is on, right hand is out. Off we go. He's not the biggest fan of these rocks, none of the horses are. So that's the way it goes though. Head on past Luke. Yeah. Hey, hello, Luke. Right through the willow tree. Well, that's the way it goes. I'll keep him on the dirt path. You can say hello to Tana and Rue. Oh, and some maple leaves to munch on the way. Hello, Rue. I don't know, I guess you guys can try to say hi a little bit, but oh, don't touch that line. Okay, get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know if Ruby likes you. I think she might yell at you as we go by. I love riding on the property. Just kind of cruising around, saying hi to everybody while riding. if you have a few horses in that don't ride or haven't been ridden or something like that, then it can be beneficial to them. Yeah. So we're gonna head out to the back. Look at this guy. He's got to look at that shovel down there. Let's go then. No eating. Bump, 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 bump. I teach my students all the time about trail riding and grass. So looking down at the grass a little bit, he's thinking it's a candy store back here. It isn't. You know, it's just grass. We're going to keep on going on. And instead of trying to yank their head up a little bit, you'd usually try to use your feet a bit to get them moving. So, come on, big guy, you don't have to eat. So bump, bump, bump with the feet. And we'll head a little bit down this way. Try not to get too many spider webs in the face. So bump, 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 bump. There you go. Don't give him too hard of a time. Here, I'll bump again and hold his head up if I can, but you can't fight with them too much on this head holding business. It's usually quite difficult. The best thing to do is to be able to catch them before they even try to nibble on stuff. Come on, there's nothing here. We've been down here a bunch of times. This should be a no problemo thing. There might be a deer. I was talking to another person, I think, or was I talking on camera? I don't even remember now. But sometimes when you're wandering along with a horse and you're out in the forest, come on, let's go. Up, 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 up. Yes. Don't eat. Wandering along with a horse, your talking will be of a benefit to them, because you're sort of nattering away and making noise and dulling out any tiny little noises that might be in the forest. So, you know, little squirrels or birds that are shuffling around or suddenly jittering off because you're coming through on an animal. And they're like, oh no, it's a big animal. And they run off and the horse is like, what the, who's that? You know, and they start to kind of freak out a little bit. But if you sort of, you're off with a friend riding or something like that, chit chat away a lot, you know, just keep talking, and the horse will actually respond to the fact that you don't care at all. Everything is cool. And you know, as they get used to being out on trails and stuff, come on, let's go. Well, you're not pooping, are you? He's pooping. He's got to go poop. So you have a little stop with pet him when he poops. And just, yeah, when they get used to the trails a little bit more and they don't think that they need to concentrate quite as much, yeah, great job for making a mess, then you know, you can start to get a little quieter and a little quieter, and you'd like to go home, you know, and then they can sort of manage all those little sounds a little bit better. But we're just helping them out when they're younger and haven't been out on too many trails. So he's got a little bit more speed, as we can see. So I'm just going to slow him down, a little bump bump on the nose. Nice not to hit these things. And because he's kind of rushed his way back, I'm going to give him a little bit of an idea. You know, we're here, we're still home. We're going to turn around. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. I'm going to bump with my right leg a little, and we're going to go back. Because I'm not quite happy with how he feels on such a simple ride. You know, he's got an idea. We've kind of gone back. I'm going to keep asking on this side. A bump with my right leg and pull with my left. Have him go. And this is normal. This kind of behavior. Horses have their own ideas of what they'd like to do. And, you know, a little bit of release. Being back with their buddies and being back home where it's kind of safe. You know, it's not out and about. You're not going beyond their comfort zone. Especially because we're alone. See, he shook his head a little there. So I'm just going to ask him to go back. Just keep trying, but be reassuring. You know, don't be rough. Don't be. It's hard on them. They're a little scared. He's like, nah, let's go back where it's safe. I'm just bumping with my legs. Not a lot. Keep them going. And, you know, pet them. Pet them every opportunity you can. Say, hey, you're a cool horse. I really like you. I know you're hungry. I'm kind of hungry too. I could use a snack. So we're going to not go in the forest, but back them up. We're going to come back. We keep asking though. We keep asking for stuff and be very consistent. No different than the stuff we practiced. Bump, 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 bump in the arena. Now I'm doing a lot of talking, so I'm actually concentrating a little less on what I should be doing. So I'm going to try to put a little bit more attention into reacting to him in a more timely manner so he stops nibbling on stuff and stops turning. That would be nice as well. There we go, a little bit of forward. And I'm just light bumping. I don't have anything on my feet, no spurs, no, I'm not whacking them with nothing. My hands are here, you can see. There's his poop. Hopefully he'll have a sniff and he'll be like, hey, I was here. Okay, we're gonna keep on trucking through here, and I'm going to just get ready to sort of bump his nose a little here to slow him down. Slow him down. Slow him down. Pet him. Slow him down. Pet him. There. Now we're going at the same pace we arrived in. Don't eat. Yeah. Slow him down. And you can say slow. Slow. Or whoa, or whatever suits your fancy in regards to slowing a horse down. And I'm going to avoid this time, hopefully. It's not bad. Could be better. And travel on back up the trail. Patting him, scratch him, you know. Let him know that they're just the most amazing horse on the planet. Now I'm letting his head go a little low. But I'm going to... My hands too, it's finger pressure. A little bump, you know, you just use your fingers and everything should be good. All right. So we're back home. I'm going to get a little quieter maybe. Or maybe I'll talk a little less. Bump, 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 bump. And he's a little, you know, he doesn't care so much. He'll settle for that branch if he's already started, which means you're late. I'm late. You know, I kind of think, he'll be fine. Maybe you won't. Oh, he did. So you just keep working at it until it gets better. Okay, a little bump up. Let's keep trucking. I don't want to stop. I didn't ask for a stop or a slow down. So we want to keep our pace both up and down. And there we go. And that's what we're looking for with riding for this guy, is to get, you can see the sun's coming out. It rained, so the clouds have gone away a little bit, the smoke has gone away a little bit, so we're actually getting shadows, a little bit of brightness. It's all good. See, now we're really slow, right? I'm going to take a different way back. I'm going to come up alongside the arena, turn him here, keep turning. We don't want to go in the ditch. It'd be nice to just stay up here on the pathway. You know, and this is a lot of what he's kind of been doing. And we've been doing some stuff in the arena regarding steering, stopping, going, staying calm, establishing this scratching and petting, saying, hey, thanks, and being appreciative and reassuring and calm and but firm. You know, say, hey, look, I really need to get going. Can you please move your butt? Or stop. Can you stop? You know, can you turn? Don't worry about grass. You don't need to eat any. Don't worry about other horses. You don't need to sniff or talk to them. Let's just keep trucking. So we'll get him up the hill here. Not his forte, but he's okay. And have him come all the way around up onto the grass if he'd like. And here is where I will loosen and let him chill and eat some clover. Why not? And I'd call that a very successful ride, that kind of stuff. So there you go. Hopefully that's been a little bit interesting. We're going to do a little bit more, but you know, just to make sure everything has stuck otherwise that I've taught them. But those are the things that I'm teaching are going to apply to when we get out there and Need him to turn, need him to listen. You know, in a previous little bit of existence for him, he'd give me some trouble. He'd give me more head shaking. Maybe he'd lift his front legs a little bit. But now, a lot better. Just to kind of give an idea, if I was here, I wouldn't try to yank his head up. I will sort of bump, 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 bump with his head. Oh, he picked it up, so I pet him. I let him back down. And this might be an indication he could put his head back down. Right? Have a couple nibbles, and then bump, 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 bump. Picks his head up. Now the feet. I'm going to bump in with my feet, so he'll start shuffling forward. Bump, 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 bump. Extra leg, extra leg, extra leg, and off he goes. He's late, so I work on that. That's probably something I'm definitely going to work on before he goes. Out onto the gravel, into the arena. Yeah, I know. I want to stand on the grass too. He's got an itch. Okay, let's go. Good boy. And into the arena we go. Let's do a one rein stop real quick. Face over, bring it up. Pivot, back up. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, that's it for now. Let's get some more fly spray. Anyhow, moving on with our doggone horsey check again. Oh, come on, Zeus. Looks like, don't pee on that. That's near my water. So we've got Zeus on horsey check. Luke, how's it going, buddy? This is my bud. He's grooming with Ruli this morning. And man, did she yell at him like there was no tomorrow. Huge mess this place was. Because it rained, it actually got a little bit damp and wasn't nearly as dusty as it has been. And so I was able to get the leaf blower out and sort of clean up a little, but man, leaves are falling. It is changing. The seasons are changing, folks. We're going from, today's pretty hot. But yeah, the rain helped, and then, so it's got rid of a bit of the smoke for us. And you can actually see the sun now. There's actually some brightness with shadows and all that kind of business. Zeus looks a little slimmer, I think. Anyways, moving on. So yes, fantastic ride with that guy. He's been great to train, great to work with for just a young 6-year-old. I'm very impressed with him. Standardbreds usually are fantastic, I gotta admit. And I've got some friends that would turn me away from Standardbreds in a heartbeat. No, you don't want to get a Standardbred, blah, blah, blah. Hi, Tan. How's it going? Says, can you get rid of the flies? It's fly season. Yeah, I'll try. I spray you guys down. All that kind of business. Hello, Rue. How are you and your girlfriend coming along? Whoop. Zeus, maybe he just wanted to sniff you. This little bit here, this new area and old area seam. It's a big deal. I gotta figure this out. Hello, Tana. How's it going? Her training's coming along wonderfully as well. Doing trail riding a little bit with her. Yeah. Just working on scary things like plastic and... I know, it's a big deal. Zeus is excited. He's like... He's actually starting to think about chasing squirrels again. Hello, Ruli. We've come to have a little check on you. How's it going? Do you need any scritchy scratches of any sorts? She says, maybe a little. Well, we'll get to that. She was yelling at Luke earlier. It's crazy. Look at this. It's so bright. But it has dried up so fast. It was kind of humid. Like out here working. It's a 2 t-shirt day. And then it just dried out. So we have to be cautious again, don't we, Lena? Yeah, of all the dust and... What the... Hello, Ronnie. You guys look pretty snuggly. I can't even... I gotta back up to frame you guys in. Oh, Lena got told where to go. Off they go. Everybody needs some water. We're getting low, which is... something I'm gonna clean this one. This one's a little bit, you know, and keeping an eye on things. Zeus, we're going back up, buddy. Oh, maybe just one screechy. Wow, look at all the hair that's coming off. You're you're shedding your summer coat, maybe? I don't know. Let's get it. Yeah, nibble it hard. The Horsey smile of scritchy scratches. It's like, would you just... Look at that. Somebody needs to just be your groomer. Just somebody who comes for 5 hours a day, grooms you all day. Yeah. Half-hour grooming, little break. So the horses are doing great. What can I say? Riding has been, it's been fantastic to be able to go back there into the back property and work on the trails there. They're dry still. We are starting to get a change though. It's supposed to rain this weekend, so it's very important to have things kind of cleared out, cleaned up. If you own your own place or want to own your own place, a quick tip I could definitely give you is to make sure that in your paddocks and stuff, you're going to try to get rid of as much organic material as you can. Meaning like leaves and little bits of poop and branches and, you know, organics. Otherwise it turns to mud, especially here in our rainforest, British Columbia, Canada. It gets soggy fast. Summer's been dry. Anyhow, so that's that. Hopefully it's been a little interesting. I'm gonna miss this guy, to be honest. I hope to see him again. We'll see how that goes. I'll give you guys an update as always. For everybody who has asked about Skip, Skip's doing great. His feet are coming along. He's been riding. He's been doing lots of groundwork. Yeah. Look at his dapples too. That is a good looking horse. All right, folks, we're gonna leave it at that. What a day. It's getting hot. Okay, I got lots to do. I've got some fencing to do. I've got to fix. Nanner's busted the board over there, and then there's a weird one way down that way that's all warped and stuff, so I don't know if you can see it. If I just come like this, you know, you can sort of see which one's really warped down the way. Anyhow, and the dog's doing better. Again, thanks to everybody who has given some well wishes and blessings and good sympathies and feelings out. Really appreciate it. I'm getting to the comments. You guys have been fantastic. There's so many. But thank you. Really appreciate it. He is coming along. Meds are almost done. Come on, Zeus! Is he gonna make it? This is a lot of work going on, Horsey check with you. Let's come down low and see if he comes running up. He won't. He's getting hot. He's a hot dog. It's a hot day today. Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully this smoke goes away. And hopefully the fires go out. Everybody who's struggling with that sucks. All right.